We are all international students from Indonesia studying in Australia. Most of us met at Trinity College 3 to 4 years ago.
And we've been going strong since, I guess. One of our weirdest habits is watching Marvel movies as it premieres in the cinema.
There were around 18 of us together, and we have always kept in contact with each other. Some of us has gone back to Indonesia, but some are still in Melbourne. But that doesn't mean we stop hanging out and studying with each other because they're sick.
The pandemic that is hitting us all comes at many costs for everyone. Hearing the impacts in back home Indonesia is what really joined us together to create this project called Tresna.
Tresna, the word Tresna itself, directly translates to love in Javanese. But to us, Tresna means treasuring small narratives. And I guess it directly translates to what we're trying to do with this project. We want to help those in need, those who have small voices, those who have small stories, to all be heard. And we want to provide you guys who share the same passion as us with a medium to be able to help us and go with us in this journey.
We did this by amplifying their cries of help to people both in Indonesia and in Melbourne, and by providing a medium for individuals to help and donate together with us.
During the worst days of the pandemic in Indonesia, the news here was filled about how it was the new epicenter in Asia. I felt helpless as I could not do anything about it. Yet, the situation continued to worsen back in my home country. When I was approached by Daniel, I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to finally do something that can change the lives of people in Indonesia, even if it is only by the little things.
Growing up in a third world country like Indonesia really makes poverty very prevalent to me. I remember, as a kid, when riding a car, during every traffic stop, there's going to be people going around selling newspapers or crackers. And the adults, my parents at the time, would tell me to ignore them, to avoid eye contact with them. I understand now that they do that just to avoid them crowding our car. But as a kid, I thought to myself, why? Right? There's really nothing different between me and them. The only thing separating us are the opportunities that we have in our lives. That's why I want to give a little bit of that opportunity to be able to change their lives.
I was actually approached by Daniel, who asked whether or not I wanted to join in the fundraising event. And I thought that sounds like a good idea, and definitely is a great way for us to give back to the less fortunate back in Indonesia, especially after how the pandemic has hit us badly. But as time passed by, and when we are in the middle of planning all these things, I realized how huge the impact will be to this isolated orphanage back in Indonesia. And it also reminds me of how lucky we are, and it makes me more determined about this project.
I hope that this project will continue and growing, and the little things that we are doing now will eventually have a greater impact on the lives of people back home.
I just wish that as time goes on, we may be able to work together better so that we may be able to reach out and help more and more people.
I definitely wish that this project will be an ongoing project that continues to the foreseeable future, thus providing a channel for individuals in and outside of Indonesia to help and join us to provide for the underprivileged people back in Indonesia.